So finally, I'm back to the motherland. Yes, you guys know, say, I go work for Nigeria small. I go do 1 or 2 stories for Nigeria. Where from Nigeria, I enter Burkina. From Burkina, where I go Uganda. Right now, I'm back to Ghana. Yeah, back to the motherland. So, as I enter Ghana, you guys know, say, of course, I for visit my boys for the bush inside. So, I enter the bush inside, say, I dey go visit my boys. If I enter there, you know, say, that place there, only exclusive info. Yeah, so, I enter there, say, I dey go, you know, find out what they happen for Ghana, because I left town, keep me if you my challenge, so them moko shishe, inyema olokodo. As I enter the bush inside, everybody they talk about papa, where I say, hey, where magic they go on, where everybody they talk this thing. Where then talk say Mahama has actually implemented one of the policies where he promised, as you know, before the election. He talks say he's going to actually set up a medical trust fund that is going to take care of certain chronic diseases. Yeah, so Mahama has implemented that. Yeah, and you know, and there he actually donates in 6 months salary to support the fund. So yeah, it be like the bush inside, the boys for there, they make happy. We are saying this information there I for can't carry give my people. But before we enter the details of the story, if you are watching me where you know subscribe, please subscribe, hit the post notification bell, like, comment, and then share. My name is Kunta. Make sure you tell a friend to tell somebody that info day. So before the elections, the NDC, them a manifesto inside, them talk say them go set up Ghana some medical trust fund where it go take care of certain chronic diseases where it be very costly. Yeah, and these are the diseases where the trust fund go take care of. Now, one be stroke, cancer, kidney and heart failure, then things. This kind of chronic diseases there, me and you we know say treating it no be easy. To treat such diseases there, bro, unless you be rich man. If on show one day niska and then you mistakenly get any of these diseases, then no say you are drawing nearer to your grave. That's why the NDC set out when they say nah, they have to help the people, cause Charlie, if you no get money, I'm not sure say you go feel cure this disease if you get someone. So Mahama watch where he say nah. If I put things in place where it go cover. So there's a news that dropped, just over the inside the week. Now I read from Ghana Fashion. The government has launched the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, known as Mahama Cares, to provide financial support for people suffering from chronic diseases such as kidney failure, cancer, and heart conditions. The event took place in the University of Ghana Medical Center in Accra on Tuesday, April 29, 2025. President John Mahama, whilst launching the fund, pleaded with the private sector to commit their corporate social responsibility to the Mahama Care. Yeah, and then it goes on and on and on. So, according to the news, Mahama has implemented or launched this Ghana Medical Trust Fund called the Mahama Care. Yeah, so that be the name of the Mahama Care. So what it will take care of be the chronic diseases we are mentioned: heart failure, cancer, kidney failure, and all that. And as I said, these are diseases that Charlie, it takes a lot to treat. I tell you, it takes really a lot. Until the malaria and adena echo drugs to able to make your medication. This one, Charlie, if you've experienced or you know someone who has had such a disease, you know what I'm talking about. So as this news drop, where people they ask say, we get NHIS, we get the National Health Insurance Scheme. So why is it that the NDC or the government no go fuse this whole thing? Because in there NHIS it cover certain diseases. Yeah, so people them a suggestion be say make the government like fuse it into the NHIS, so say it will become one body. Yeah, so as then they talk like this way, the health minister was invited to Joy News, where then they ask them about this because it be concern of the people and definitely they need explanation. So as they ask them, this be what he talk. Watch this video.
What we are doing is that we are coming to take off from where national health insurance ends. Okay. So whatever national health insurance covers, Mahama Care will not cover that aspect. Mm-hmm. So we are coming to build on whatever national. You see, if we decide to put everything on the National Health Insurance Scheme, it will collapse.
Right.
And these are very expensive treatments. So we decided to take a portion, go look for funding from elsewhere, combine them, and then begin to run that scheme to provide relief to, families with these chronic diseases.
And so the government contribution is a 3 billion Ghana cedis.
Yes, so now it is in the initial stage, we need about 3 billion Ghana cedis for the next first year. Second year, we need about 3 billion. So yearly for now, the projection, just like the National Health Insurance, once, we run the scheme, we realize that we can add on more diseases. So they were adding on and adding on. But for the initial stages for this chronic disease, the cancer, the cardiovascular diseases, we need about 3 billion. And that 3 billion, we are taking a percentage from the uncapping money and then go look for the rest somewhere.
So in the video, you go see say the man they explain why. So according to him, because these diseases they cost, why if they add it up to the NHIS, it's possibly going to collapse it. Yeah, what they come on, the burden is going to be too much because taking care of this particular sickness, it should be a fund on its own so that it can be separated from the NHIS. So saying to you go fit stand on its own, then take care of the number of diseases allocated to the scheme. But if them say then they add all these diseases to the NHIS, it be possible say the scheme self go fit collapse because it takes a lot. So they've actually separated, and according to him, he said they go need yearly for now. They go need 3 billion Ghana cedis to fund this project. Yeah, so it be good step. Say the NDC has taken a step. Cause Charlie, be every politician way they make promises or they promise the people way they implement them. Most of them, at the end of the day, by 1 year. But this time around, it be like NDC is trying to prove us wrong this time. One or two things are working over, especially in their first year, almost Nina or the dark queen, and Charlie, some of these things should be commended. Now, one beautiful thing about this whole project is that the president himself has taken the initiative, say he would donate 6 months' salary. In yearly income, he would donate half a year, give this fund. As he be, the person who initiated this as a leader there, for set example, because he's actually advising the corporate, people, the corporate institutions to come on board to support this fund. And if you are calling people to come on board to support you personally too, you need to be able to do something. So Mahama has actually donated 6 months' salary to this fund. Let's watch this video.
Society, a doctor on pension has given $1,000 to Ghana Medical Trust. And so that should encourage all of us and encourage, the corporate institutions to do even much better. But on that note, I also, as the initiator of this laudable program, would also have to give something. And so I've pledged half a year, 6 months of my salary to Mahama Cares. I'm not yet being paid. They say Accountant General is still doing something. But whenever Accountant General finishes, 6 months of whatever I'm entitled to will go into Mahama Cares.
Charlie, this be very dope, Charlie. Clap for Mahama. These are some of the things that we should amplify out there. Be always when politicians do something wrong, they will come and sit down and talk plenty. Sometimes when you magnify bad things so much, it becomes a norm. Yes, this word angasa say bibi look obonne say kede debia ono na ebe sosodo anade ono na ebe kawansama. It's always going to be like this. But when you always try to magnify or throw light on good things, those who are involved in that are also going to get motivated to do more. Even those who are not involved in the good things, they are also going to get motivated because they've seen that, someone did a good thing and the person is being commended. But this side, we are always waiting to see something bad before we talk about it, and it shouldn't be so. The negative that we keep, amplifying or talking about, because that's what we expose out there. So if you always want to be seeing things like this, we need to be commending them. And I'm not saying that whenever a politician does something or we have to go and praise him all the time. Some of the things like, you know, constructing roads, traffic lights and all that, fine, it be the obligation or the duty of the government to take care of that. But initiatives like this are personal. Esha Mahama Nangasa need decision or he is going to set up this fund to help Ghanaians. So I think this thing is really needed to, you know, be commended. Seriously, it really needs to be commended. And as they go now, I don't know, say the next election, the rest of the parties, they stand a chance. Because, you know, in their first year, and with what they've started doing there, like, it's quite, you know, looking promising that in the next coming years, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Although it been like a doom son but it's a process. And I'm not sure that some of the things that we are complaining about are going to be ignored. Definitely, eventually, the things that are left to be done, I know they are going to take care of them. So kudos to, you know, the NDC government. Kudos to Mahama himself. Yeah, he's doing a great job. And Charlie, this thing needs to be commended. So yes, as I enter Ghana, this be the info way I find out where I say make a can carry give you guys, make you have a feel of it. You the bab. So if you know you enjoyed this episode, please like, make sure you subscribe. If you know, if not, comment, like or share. See you in the next episode.